Hi there, and Happy New Year. It's Stacey McDonald, and I've brought you today on New Year's Day 2017 here to one of my favorite spots in the world. Well, certainly in my area anyway. This is a place where I come to a lot. I call it my secret garden, and maybe not so secret anymore, but maybe you have a special place like this as well that makes you kind of feel like you're the only one around, and you can spend time meditating or just being together in nature. Yeah, it's a beautiful, magical outdoor space, and one of the messages for 2017 is to make sure that if you don't already have your space where you can spend time outside and regroup and rejuvenate, then yeah, it's a great. It's a very important point for this year that you have that space. You're going to see in a minute just why this is so amazing. Just as we walk over to the edge of the hill here, it's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, so what I'm looking at, just turn around here. Beautiful Lake Ontario is behind me. We have the pier over there as well, and yeah, we're just going to head down a little bit closer to the water. Our first point as we enter into 2017 is, yeah, you know what, we're all spending time reflecting, aren't we? This is what we do at this time of year. We look back over the previous year, and you know, we see where there's some areas where we could have done some things a little bit better. There might be some regret or some remorse or some disappointment. There might be some of the, you know, the fear, doubt, worry, and anxiety that we talk about over things happening potentially in the future. A lot of those emotions come to pass at New Year. A lot of excitement for future as well, but it's just it can be a lot of pressure. It can be a lot of pressure as we look back, but also as we look forward. But the thing is, as we connect here for our new year, for our new beginnings, we can also recognize that a new beginning can be had every single day, every single moment, but absolutely every single day. And so instead of feeling a lot of pressure at this time of year, at this time of New Year, to make our fresh start, to make our new beginning, to look back over the course of the year, which is a lot to look back on. Instead, make one of your decisions at this time today to look back over the course of each day this year. And at the end of each day, look back over the course of the day and say, you know what, there are some things that I could have done a little bit better, and I'm going to tweak that for tomorrow, because for tomorrow I get a fresh start. I get a new beginning. I get a new day. Every single day we're gifted with that, and this is our year to make the most of those. There's also, and I do want you to really focus on this as well, there's a lot that we do over the course of each day and over the course of the year really, really well. And typically we tend to only focus on the things that we could have done better. The things that we kind of dropped the ball a little bit. But instead, this is our year to focus on the things that we did right, the things that worked well for us and for those around us. That list is a long list. Spend time thinking today about what is your journey. What is your current journey? Is it a journey of disappointment? Is it a journey of sadness? Is it a journey of defeat? Is it a journey, or has it been a journey sometimes of victimization? Do you self-sabotage? Is that your journey? This year, today, we're talking about choice. You have a choice as to what your journey looks like for 2017. Are there wonderful things ahead? Oh yeah, absolutely. There definitely is wonderful, wonderful things ahead. But we do have a choice to make each and every day. I want you to be able to ask yourself, what is my journey today? My journey is of movement forward. My journey is of positive thought. My journey, my choice on my journey is to make sure that make sure that I'm making choices that will, yes, empower me, that will make me feel good, that will keep me thinking positively. And when, not if, but when a negative thought comes in, it is my choice, it is my journey this year to make sure that all of my thoughts are brought right back into center, back into alignment. This year, starting today, this year I'm going to decide that when a negative thought comes in, I'm going to give it the big no thank you. No way. Those thoughts are always going to be, somewhere in the back of our mind at different times over the course of each and every day. This year, we have the choice to not listen. This year, we have the choice to turn our day around, turn our thoughts around every single moment of every single day. The choice is ours, and the journey is a great one. We're also bringing things back to basics. Absolutely. Life can be, and very often is, very complicated, and it doesn't need to be. Life can be very, very simple, and it's time to bring it back, to make that choice, to make sure that our journey is a simple one going forward. We're bringing things back to basics in 2017. Instead of thinking of the whole ginormous, gigantic picture puzzle that we have to put together, that we call our life, that we call our journey forward. When we bring it back to basics, that puzzle very often tends to look after itself. We can get caught up in the frenzy, the frenetic pace of the world and of the people around us, and of our own journey even, and to focus only on the simple things. By that, I mean very often as well, we can be so caught up in the outset. We can be caught up in the results. We're striving and efforting to bring our career forward, to bring our finances forward, to bring our relationships forward. What is the answer as far as what opportunities are available to and for me? What am I missing? Where am I going to be able to make the best decisions for me, myself, and my family? And we can drive ourselves absolutely crazy trying to figure it all out. So this year we're going to do a little bit more of simply focusing on the basics. We're going to bring it all back into center. Rather than worry and fret and strive and effort so much for the results, for our family, for our career, for our relationships, we're going to bring it back to basics by really focusing. Wind's really picking up now. Focusing on the basics. Our physical wellness. We're going to really, really, really make a concerted effort every single day in order to make sure that our input and our output levels, I want you to see, our Canada geese. I'm definitely stirring up their world a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. No, so for our back to basics, we're absolutely going to be focusing on our ins and our outs, our input and our output as far as physical wellness goes, making a concerted effort each and every day to make sure that we are doing one thing a day at least to make sure that our physical wellness is being looked after, that we're exercising, that we're getting outside, and also to make sure that what we're putting into our body is good decisions. Good decisions, back to basics as far as vegetables and fruit and fish and shopping around the outside of the grocery store, and making that commitment to ourselves this year in every way. As well, making that commitment, as I said, to our mental self, making sure that we're focusing on positive thoughts and positive feelings with our emotional self. When negativity pops in, know that that's part of the past. Our past does not necessarily dictate our future. We can make that decision to see that it doesn't. If we have been bogged down with self-sabotage and negativity and energy blocks before, then we can make that choice this year that, you know what, we are going forward in a positive way, and we're going to see the difference that makes in every area of our life. When we focus on the basics, when we bring everything into center, focusing on our physical wellness, focusing on our positive thoughts, and focusing on our emotional wellness, then the results in every area of our life, relationships, finances, career, the results take care of themselves. So here we are back at home today and ready to welcome in some angel cards to start off our 2017. Yeah, I did also want to mention that while we were back at my secret garden, back at the beach, when we were stirring up the Canada geese and they were taking flight, I know you could tell, I know I could feel it. I loved the symbology of that, where we were stirring up we were stirring up the Canada geese. They were also taking flight, and as we move from 2016 to 2017, 100%, that's what we're doing. We are stirring things up, and we are taking flight. We are lifting ourselves up and away from situations that have not served us for our highest and best, or up and away from thoughts and behaviors that have not served us for our highest and best. And that comes from stirring things up a little bit in our life, in our thoughts, in our awareness, in our objectivity, in our understanding of ourselves, who we are, in our ability to bring things back to center, bring things back to basics, make our life simpler, our thoughts simpler, our lifestyle simpler, just bring it all back to home base. And sometimes we have to stir the pot a little bit as we used to say, we need to shake the tree a little bit in order to bring things in. And that's good. That's really good. In my life, that's always been super duper productive. A little bit awkward in the moment sometimes, but you know what? All good. So I'm just going to see if a card pops out to us here from the Archangel Oracle card deck. Oh yes, 2 fell. Okay, yeah, going to put those 2 down. And also going to pull from the Angel Therapy deck. All right, so from here I'm going to, and if you do this yourself, and I certainly encourage you to do so, one maybe right there. That one is standing up to me. I'll put that one down. And also from the Angel Tarot deck, one of the Angel Tarot decks from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Yes, as well. Large deck, seeing what pops out to me at this time. Actually, what I'm being guided to do, and what you may be guided to do if you work with angel cards now and or going forward. One of the ways that we can choose a card is to, shuffle the deck and then tap it down and choosing the top one. Doing that now. All right, so I'll pop all of these up on the screen for, so for the first 2 cards, as you remember, they fell together. Pop those up on the screen now for you. Archangel Hanael, Moon Cycles, and Overcoming Difficulties, Archangel Jeremiah. So as we move into this new year, we're just coming out of, we're still technically in the energy for the new moon. And new moons offer us the opportunity to welcome in abundance, welcome in opportunities. Archangel Hanael also asks us to recognize our sensitivities as our strengths. Again, as we were talking about back in my secret garden a little earlier on, we were recognizing that, sometimes this time of year we can be feeling a lot of pressure, or what didn't go right, or what we could have done better. And Archangel Hanael then tells us, and is showing us certainly here, that, you know what? Every single thing we've done with the highest integrity and the best of intentions. And what didn't pan out to our best expectations is washed away. It's fine. It's a new year. It's a new day. Every day in this new year, particularly, you get a fresh start. Take advantage of that fresh start. Honor your sensitivities. Honor your pathway. Honor yourself. And as you do so, then obviously we're working with Archangel Jeremiah, who helps us to, again, Jeremiah helps us to jump back into the past and lift out the insights and the wisdom that we have garnered from lessons, and use those and wash away energies that does not serve us. So I just love that Hanael is bringing us forward. Jeremiah is washing away any energies that don't necessarily work for us at this time, and particularly as we enter 2017. But also bringing forward the wisdom. Sometimes we get so caught up in the angst of judgments, opinions, other things that have happened, and so on, that we forget all the wisdom that we've learned, and that wisdom will serve us well in 2017. So Jeremiah is here to pull it forward for us. Brilliant. Excellent. Ear chakras. Okay. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your own mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So, yeah, Archangel Sandalphon, who governs music, and not only that, helps us to receive abundance into every area of our life. And so, by us... Yes, really focusing on music, really noticing what, really noticing what music kind of pops on the radio at different times, or what music is really appealing to us at this time, what lyrics are appealing to us at this time. Can be messages, but more importantly, there is a real opportunity for healing, strengthening, power sourcing to come through Archangel Sandalphon this year and at this time. So use music in order to receive abundance and in order to bring healing energy your way. Lastly, our card from the Angel Tarot deck, lovely, the Emperor with Archangel Uriel. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. All right. Well, that sums it up quite nicely, doesn't it? Here's the thing. Let's back up that message if you're reading the card on the screen. Ambitious plans, 100% for 2017. You got it. Absolutely. Can great things happen this year? Yes, for sure. Taking charge of a situation, if we dial back, that brings us into this time where we are making choices, where we're deciding what our journey is and will be in 2017. Will different things come up as far as negative thoughts or emotions that potentially will thwart our way forward? Yes, of course, absolutely. And just a little asterisk, particularly when we're moving forward really powerfully, that's when lower self, negative self, that little inner voice will bring itself and show itself forward even more loudly and more strongly, because it's lower self, it's negative self's job to make sure that we are self-sabotaged, to make sure that we are impeded on our journey forward. So knowing that, then we have that knowledge. So when we hear and feel those negative thoughts and those negative, that's not us. That's negative self. That's lower self. And lower self, remember, job is to thwart our way forward. It is our choice as to what journey we stay on. We can stay on lower self and negative self journey, or we can take charge of a situation and say, you know what? No, I hear that voice and I feel those feelings, and you know what? I'm giving it the big no thank you. I know what that is. That's lower self. I am moving forward. Great mantra, great affirmation for 2017. I highly recommend it. Backing up then to this card again, stability and efficiency. As we bring it back to basics in 2017, we are offered a feeling of stability and efficiency. overwhelm and you know, being out at stormy seas is that's so yesterday. Come on now. That's so 2016. Stability and efficiency is where it's at in 2017. And governing this card is Archangel Uriel, who leads us forward one step at a time always. Does not show us the end game, as we also talked about on the beach. Only shows us one step at a time. And so as we focus on one step at a time, then the results, as I said before, will take care of themselves. They really will. Make good choices. Make good choices. I think we're clear on that. So good. If you want to learn how to connect and garner accurate messaging from your angels through angel card readings and to develop your intuition, then I do invite you into my ALCP, Angel Light Certified Practitioner online courses, and Angel Light Advanced Practitioner course, which allows you access and teaches you how to enter the Akashic records in order to, connect with what your soul path purpose is, past life information, and how that can be useful to you right now in this life. Also, if you're interested in joining our monthly membership site, The Key, we work month by month through master classes and on different topics each month, and a live group Q&A calls, which if you're not able to attend us live, then I certainly welcome all questions in ahead of time. I'll answer them live, and you can pick up the recording on your personal membership site. Your personal membership site is 100% confidential, and you're able to learn at your own pace in your own way. Many spotlight classes as well as different questions come up. What about this? What about that? We just want to share information and move everybody forward. Also, a more in-depth intuitive energy forecast. So built onto this reading for the year is just a little closer look at what exactly we can do in order to bring ourselves forward in 2017, bring ourselves forward in every month going forward. A little bit more, well, a lot more in depth. And if you're interested in that, I absolutely welcome you into The Key, where we not only focus on activating and developing intuition, but also clearing and cleansing energy. If we don't have all of those energy blocks cleared on a regular basis, then being able to receive information to guide us forward powerfully is just not going to happen. So it's a two-part process for sure, and every single day, every single month. Right now, The Key is just $17 a month Canadian, and if you have any questions on that, I invite you to email me at any time with those. However, I do welcome you into our community as well, and the link will just be in the comments section below this video. Meanwhile, I am so glad to have you as part of this community, and I look forward to connecting with each of you through these videos each and every month here on YouTube. And I send you so many blessings, so much healing for you and your loved ones, emotionally, physically, and mentally. And I just know that this year for you, because I could just feel the energy in our beautiful circle of people here, and I thank you for being with us. I'm just getting a message here that, you know what, I'm just going to send out some messaging, some healing energy to everybody in our YouTube group today, because this is just a huge healing day. And I actually do want us to just focus for a second. Just grabbing out my singing bowl here. I'm not sure if any of you work with a singing bowl. However, if we hold it like this, and we hold the wand with all of our fingers pointing down, as you listen to the singing bowl, if you could breathe in deeply through your nose and exhale fully through your mouth. Breathing in deeply through your nose, you're breathing in pure peace. and exhaling fully, you're exhaling any energy blocks, any past energies that have impeded your ability to move forward. Breathing in deeply, you're breathing in purity, power, rejuvenating your energy, allowing your inner power to activate and take you powerfully into 2017. Every time you breathe out, you're breathing out what does not and has not served you in any way, in any area of your life. Continue to focus on your breath. We welcome in the new year. I'll see you again next month, and meanwhile sending many blessings and much healing energy and much power and abundance your way. Hi, it's Stacey, and thank you so much for being with me this month and every month. I so look forward to welcoming in 2017 powerfully with you and every day going forward. Thank you so much for your feedback, and in gratitude, I love you all and each and every one of you so much. Many blessings and much healing and much abundance your way. Love, me, Stacey.